G'day guys, Brian Sanders here, the Colonel, and we're up here with Paul from your brand new business here, or your brand new shop I should say, and we're going to go inside and start talking about your new LED lights and all the other gear. So we're pretty excited guys. As you saw in other shows, you saw how we took your LED lights, we sunk them to the bottom of Port Phillip Bay, we beat up on them, we've done all sorts of nasty things. You weren't impressed with a couple of them, but they come through with flying colours. So what do you reckon, Paul? We'll get inside and talk about your stuff?
Yeah, let's go inside and have a look.
And brand new shop on the main road. I'll tell you what, really excited about that. So
It's a good spot.
It is a real good spot. So let's get inside and check it out. Well, hi Paul. Glad you're back on the show, mate, with us.
Yep.
And since last time you're on the show, we've gone some big LED lights we've shown on the show before, where we sunk them to the bottom of Port Phillip Bay.
We did.
And they're still going strong. Should have brought it with me. It's still got the mud on it too. Mate, that thing's been through absolute torture and back, honestly. But you've taken that technology and done the big massive leap again, haven't you?
Yeah, we have. What we've actually done is we've designed a 5-watt slim design. As we know, the other ones were
like that big.
Yep, they're the double rows. But we've actually slimmed those down. Some people wanted to fit them in tighter spots, so we've gone a slim design. These actually use the USA Cree 5-watt LEDs.
Yep.
So they're a premium LED on those ones. And then we've actually got the 10-watt, also in a single row, but obviously a bit bigger, close to the size of the old double rows. But what we have is we've got various sizes, as you can see there. So they fit a lot of different applications.
Yep.
Base mounts on the bottom, fully adjustable.
Yep.
So no matter if you've got set holes, that you've got to match up to, or you can put holes wherever you like. Either of those two can actually suit that.
Now, when you say they slide, it means what it basically means is it bolts in underneath and it's got a slide underneath or a channel.
Yep.
And that's what we're talking about. These actually slide up and down to suit. So it's.
Yeah, and like what we saw with your vehicle, you can fit them in tight spots, like even inside the grille. So even if you don't wish to put a bull bar on the vehicle, you can still have a light bar.
Yep.
And that's where a lot of people think, oh, I need a bull bar to to mount the driving lights or light bar. Whereas with these ones, you can actually fit them in nice tight spots and get optimum light.
Yep. And mate, new round driving lights.
Yes.
I had big driving lights on when I used to race cars in the bush, like in rally cars and that. Now you've taken it again. These are 3 different sizes, and
these are extreme. The 7-inch and 9-inch, and we've got the little 5-inch one up there. These actually pretty much have the technology of all the light bars wrapped up into a driving light.
Yep.
Plus actually more if you even think that you could fit more in. But we've got your pencil beams in the centre, so they have a clean reflector cup to give you a long distance.
Yep.
They use a 10-watt LED in those ones. And then we've got the reflector cups, which are the same form as our 10-watt single rows. So these actually offer the 170-degree spread. They're all 5-watt USA Cree LEDs in those. They all come on at the same time. The added advantage with these as a bonus is the actual SMDs, which are the surface mounted
little
diodes.
ones right around the outside
right around
of
the
it.
outside.
Yep.
They can be separately switched. So you can use them as a daytime running light, but in some purposes we've done that, and they're actually brighter than most cars' headlights.
Oh wow.
So
okay.
so you can imagine if you drive down the road and you've got your headlights on, and you've got your SMDs lit up, it looks like 4 headlights coming down the front. But the main reason why they're actually designed them like this is to actually use it as a front work light. So when you're setting up camp, or you might be going to pick up the trailer and things like that, most vehicles, you don't have a work lamp at the front of your vehicle. You normally put your headlights on or something like that. Whereas those SMDs actually draw less current than your normal interior light globe.
Wow.
So you can imagine you're getting the brightness of a headlight for the current draw of an interior light. So you can have those on for hours
and not worry.
At all.
So you roll up, you hit the switch, you set up all your camping, your tent, camp ovens, whatever you're doing.
You don't have to rush.
You don't have to rush. You're not flattening your batteries. You're not doing, because they run, as you just said, less in the interior light.
Yeah, so it's crazy. So, and they give the actual SMDs shine 120 degree. But
So
with
you
the
can
added,
draw it out.
but with the added reflector like lip that it has on the edge of each, it enables it to push it around a bit more to about 150
Wow.
degree.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's right. You can set up your camp with these. You might be, helping out a mate, something like that, with their trailer or something. You don't have to
Just
have
flick
your
it on.
headlights on and the engine running, wasting the petrol and all that. You just flick those on and
Phew, happy
that's
days.
it.
Now, how far do the big ones go down the road? That's one question that's going to be asked.
Yeah. Well, the 9-inch ones I've personally got on the Hilux, so
Yep.
I've been, use them all the time.
He lives up in the country, by the way, and
Yes.
it's a long country dirt road.
Yeah, that's right. But on reflective markings, because the difference, what some people talk about the light, is actually the usable light. So you want to know, the usable light compared to how far it can actually go. If, for example, I'm going down the country road, I can hit reflective markers. So say where it's got a curve in the road and it shows a reflective marker, it'll hit a reflective marker about 2.2 kilometres.
2.2 kilometres.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you can at the start of the road, 2.2 kilometres away, if it's got a bend in the road with
You'll see the
with a
reflectors
white,
or whatever.
white and black arrow
Wow.
pointing around the corner, you'll be able to see it. Obviously, 2.2 kilometres, you can't read it,
no.
so you wouldn't say it's a usable light.
My eyes aren't that good anymore, mate, I'll tell you.
But it will hit those reflectors, so you can actually see that there's a bend coming up, and they're also good for like animals' eyes, and other
It reflects all that, yep.
yeah, and other reflective signs like just the normal street signs.
Yep.
But usable light, you're looking at about 1.2 k's.
Yep.
So, it's way, in comparison, most headlights will give you, say, 300-400 metres,
Yep.
something like that.
That's awesome, mate. Now, for any information about Paul and all his driving lights, go to that'sfishing.com.au and you've got a link there and it's got video clips there, YouTube clips, all this information. It's got the website there showing you all the specifications on it, everything that you want. So just go to that'sfishing.com.au, of course, get straight to Paul, and any questions, you're more than happy to answer, aren't you?
More than happy.
Because you've got more answers than I can play the stick at.
Yeah.
I've come up with some rippers too, I tell you.
Yeah, no, we definitely come up with some curly ones from customers, but more than happy to assist.
All right, thanks, mate, for being on That Fishing.
No worries.
And I reckon we get and do a big test on these now.
Yep.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, we'll have to.
On the Gurnal, Paul.
Thank
Cheers.
you.